Now brothers and sisters, since Jannah is a creation of Allah, Allah created Jannah, and Allah said, this is my Jannah. One of the verses in the Quran says, وَادْخُلِي جَنَّتِي, enter my Jannah. Since Allah created Jannah, and Allah is the owner of Jannah, every single owner has the right to choose his guests. When you have your house, you have the right to invite certain people and disqualify other people. That is your privilege because you own the house. If you invite 10 people and you don't invite another 10, these 10 cannot stand up and say, you have done me injustice, why didn't you invite me? It is not their right to be invited. It is your house and you have held a feast and you can invite anybody whom you want. Allah created Jannah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala invites people to Jannah. وَاللَّهُ يَدْعُو إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ وَالْمَغْفِرَةِ بِإِذْنِهِ. One verse in the Quran, Allah calls people to Jannah. So Allah is inviting people to Jannah. If Allah had wanted, brothers and sisters, Allah could have restricted Jannah to an elite of mankind. Allah could have said, Jannah is only for XYZ, is only for this ethnicity, is only for this group of people, it's only for this era, it's only for this civilization. And if Allah had done so, it would have been just. Because it is Allah's right to do as He pleases. And Allah created Jannah, and He has the right to invite whomever He pleases. But Allah Azza wa Jal is all merciful. Allah Azza wa Jal is Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. Allah Azza wa Jal is all loving, He is all wadood. And therefore, He left the invitation to Jannah open for all of mankind. Anybody can enter Jannah. Everybody should strive to enter Jannah. There is no restriction of age, there is no restriction of gender, there is no restriction of class, there is no restriction of caste, there is no restriction of whatever, wherever language you are, your skin color, nothing at all. Allah has left Jannah open to all of mankind, but He has placed a condition upon us and not from Him. In other words, a condition we can do and not something that is beyond our control. If Allah had said only people of a certain caste could enter Jannah, it is not my control which caste I am born in, which ethnicity I am born in, which language I speak, which skin color I have. This is beyond my control. But Allah has placed a condition that is within our control. And that condition, Allah has emphasized many, many, many times in the Quran. Many times in the Quran. Many times. Those who believe and do good deeds.
What are the conditions that a person needs to have these deeds accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
The basic two conditions are, number one, is the intention. It should only be for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and no one else. Whatever deed you do, it should only be for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and no one else. This is very important. If this condition is not met, then all your deeds are wasted.
ملهم شعب أن يبروا عشت كم حققت للشعب مراد للشعب مراد ليكن يومك للشعب ودادا ليكن حبك للأرض مداد قلم أنت فكم عبرت عنها وبنيت المجد أطوال الشداد.
So if any deed was done not for the sake of Allah, or either for the sake of Allah but joining others with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in order to please, the whole deed will be rejected and it will count as it did not take place.
In a Qudsi hadith, a Qudsi hadith is basically a hadith that has a statement by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but it's not the Quran. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in a Qudsi hadith, meaning the Prophet would say, Allah says, and it's not an ayah, Allah says,
The second point to be noted for a deed to be acceptable is that our deed should be based on the Sharia. It should be in accordance to Allah and His Rasul, accordance to the teachings of the Quran and teachings of our beloved Prophet Muhammad.
خطوادا شدا أنت يا ملهم شعب أن يبروا عشت كم حققت للشعب للشعب ليكن يومك للشعب ودادا ليكن حبك للأرض مداد.
And further it's mentioned in the Quran, in Surah Shura, chapter number 42, verse number 20, that if you do a deed for the tilth, for the reward in the hereafter, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will multiply your reward, your tilth in the hereafter. And if you do a deed or any action for a reward in this world, Allah will give you the reward in this world, but you'll have no share in the hereafter.
This is another explanation why the deeds of the disbelievers are of no benefit to them on the Day of Judgment. Because they didn't do it, and even the things they didn't do that, hoping that they will have something waiting for them in the next life. These people who did, in some of them, it's true, they do good deeds. They do good deeds. But these good deeds will only benefit them in the life of this world. They did not do that seeking the hereafter. It's no good if you have a bank account and you just put your money in the bank account. All you will get is what you put in. But if you invest your money in a business, or in the terms of the kuffar, if you put it in an interest-bearing account, it's not halal for us, but I'm just giving you an example. If you put it in an interest-bearing account, then you not only have your money, but you have what you have earned on top of it. Yes? You have the interest you have earned, so you're making something. You can't put your money in a normal account and expect that you will get the return on it. You will not. So a person who invests all their effort in the dunya, how can they expect that they are going to get something in the akhirah when they meet Allah? Because they did not invest in that. They only invested in the dunya. This is another explanation why the deeds of the disbelievers are of no benefit to them on the Day of Judgment. Because they invested only in this life. They did not invest in the akhirah. They did not invest in the life to come. And the only way you can invest in the life to come is by following what Allah wants us to follow, by investing the way Allah wants us to invest, by obeying Him and obeying His Messenger according to what He has revealed, by worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone.
The Jannah that Allah has prepared, the keys lie in our hands. It is in our grasp to enter it. Allah has told us about it, and He's told us how to get there. And He has also told us what will disqualify people from entering Jannah. Whoever does shirk with Allah, whoever worships another being besides Allah, one condition disqualifies you: when you don't worship Allah alone.
أنت يا ملهم شعب أن يبروا عشت كم حققت للشعب مراد